Here. I just wanted to do a quick video on game room that I put together, home theater game room, in one of the spare bedrooms that we have. Start here. I have the Acer H6510BD home theater projector. It's 1080p, 3D capable, and it's an entry-level projector. You can pick this up on Amazon anywhere from $5.99 to $6.49, and so far I really like it. This is the first projector I've ever had, and I read some reviews. It got really good reviews. The one issue that I was concerned about is I read a lot about the rainbow effect, and we have my wife, myself, and 2 children. I was really concerned that my wife, for some reason, would be the one that would see them, but it turns out I'm actually the one that sees it all the time, actually. It doesn't annoy me, it doesn't really bother me, but if you do, if you shift your eyes while you're watching, from one side to the other, you do see them. So I don't know how, in comparison to other people, how much I see them, but I do see them. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't really bother me, but I do see them, and actually my wife says she doesn't see them very much, and the kids never say they see them. But that's the projector we have, and as you see, I just got the wire covers. I didn't run the wires through the walls. I don't know, chickened out on that. But I picked up this seat. I got it on Craigslist. It's a recliner. Love seat. I picked it up for $160, and it works great for the game room, theater room. It doesn't have any scratches or anything like that. It's only a year old, and I had to do a little drive to get it, but it works out great for my needs. And then back here, right now, I have my old Paradigm Atoms, I believe, and I'm using those for rears on stands. Eventually, I'm running through this carpet to the receiver over there. I'm running all the wires underneath, and eventually, instead of having there, I'm going to run the wires up through the wire cover and out, and aiming down, obviously, at the seating position. But anyway, just an idea of what you can find on Craigslist. We have a very big window over there, and we purchased the blackout drapes. These are the 95-inch tall, so they extend about, I think, 10 inches over the top of the window. So just put a rod in, put that in, and see if I can give you an idea. There it is, right there. So with the blinds, it lets a ton of light in, and you absolutely have to have that for a projector. You have to limit your ambient light coming in. And then for the sound, I had all this stuff before. A Polk center, I have a Polk right and left. I think those monitor 70s. Those are very affordable speakers, especially on Amazon. I got the center speaker from Amazon as well. We have an Onkyo. I'm not really sure what model. Let me see if I can see something. It says TX SR608. I bought this 3 years ago, and I mean, it does everything that I needed. It's a digital receiver. I was a little concerned because the projector is 3D, but I think that's a 2011 model. It had 3D capabilities, so it worked out really well. I have the Polk, the 10-inch sub. It works out really good for a small room like this. And then yesterday, I was projecting it onto the wall. And actually, it doesn't look half bad. But we, from YouTube, we saw a couple of videos on how to make your own screen, and I bought the silver screen because it helps out with contrast. And a lot of these entry-level projectors have a hard time with the blacks, with the contrast. So instead of the white screen, I got the silver. It's a 1-to-1 gain, and with the the felt tape as the border, the black, it looks much better than it did before. Like I said, it didn't look bad, but it looks much better. And I'm going to play just a little bit, and then I'll end this video. And I'm going to put prices eventually, prices and stuff like that of what you can expect to spend. But originally I was going to, we had a 42-inch TV in here, and I was going to put a 60-inch. And I worked with a guy, and he said, you know, you should think about a projector. And yeah, okay, you know, I didn't know anything about a projector. And I started reading about it, and Dave, you were right. We made the screen. First, I would say, mount your projector, put the image on the wall, and see what works for you. I was talking to some people said, man, just put it up there and go with it and don't think about it. Some people said, you know, well, you're sitting, because right now I'm sitting 10.5 feet from the wall. And they're like, and I said, well, I can go 130 inches. And they're like, ooh, you're going to have eye fatigue and all this stuff, and you may see pixelation or whatever. Well, I put it on the screen, excuse me, I put it on the wall. We sat where we're going to sit, and we like it. We like it really big like this. It came out to, with the focus and the projection, came out to 129-inch screen, and we just built the screen to that size. And I love it. I love it like that. The kids last night were playing Minecraft, and I mean, it's just crazy. It's the video games and stuff like that, the movies. It's amazing. And I will say that for the projector, the screen materials, the wire, this is not counting any of the audio stuff. Like I said, the projector was $5.99. Assorted cables and screen material, I think I was in it for about $800. And for $800, I mean, you're looking at a lower end 60-inch, and I mean, for us, we have a 55-inch in the front room, so you know we have that out there. This it doesn't have a receiver. Excuse me, it doesn't have a tuner. So even though we have cable hookup here, I don't really have anything to hook up to it. That's what I got to figure out. Is if I can run an HD antenna or something to a VCR, and if it'll still transfer the image, or if I got to get a TiVo. And I know they have the where you can record, and you can record live TV, and then you can sling the image into another room to another device. I don't know. I'm behind the times on the electronics, but I need to figure out something, because I'm a huge football fan, and to be able to watch something like that, big like that, would be phenomenal. I ordered my Oakland Raiders history DVD, and I was watching the '76 Super Bowl, and even that, man, I was getting pumped up. So anyway, here's the little demo of this. I know I've seen other people's videos, and I know that it doesn't capture the image as it's displayed, but I wanted to say one thing on that too. My impressions, obviously the screen is huge. The color, and again, this is an entry-level one. It doesn't pop out like, you know, an LED or whatever, a good plasma. It just doesn't. And I will say that the Eco mode is on. When I filter between the two, Eco and the standard, I don't really notice that big of a difference. But it is that big of a difference, and it's like a 3,000 hour difference for how long the bulb will last. I think standard's 4,000 and Eco's 7,000. It might be 6,000, but I mean it's a big difference on time. So I just keep it on Eco, and the gaming lag for the video games, that's one of the reasons I bought it. It's pretty much non-existent. Some of the websites rate it at 0. You know, some have it at like 17 milliseconds or something like that. So it's really nothing. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play this, and then I'll end it. Thanks for watching. Let's see.